Here we are in Finland for the penultimate round of the World 250 Motocross Grand Prix. Controversy mars the Saturday free training and practice sessions because, led by the current championship leader, number 75, Donny Schmidt, you see there in the blue top, telling riders to slow down because there is a set of whoops directly after this jump which he considered to be quite dangerous. Asking the clerk of the course there to make some changes. Some of the riders able to clear this set of whoops, other riders not able to clear them, and I think Schmidt demonstrating that maybe he was worried about those riders who could clear the jump landing on top of the others, but nevertheless he won the argument in the end. On came the digger to do the necessary changes. Exit one whoop. Marnie Bavorts there looks on in anticipation for the restart of the practice session. Schmidt anxious, of course, here to score useful points. He only really needs to finish in the top 5 or 6 in the first two motos, and that would clinch his world championship. There is the newly designed whoops, and there is the current championship leader demonstrating what the change can do. Schmidt falls, hobbles off in practice, and is now reported to have a suspected bruised or maybe even broken thigh. Receiving trackside attention, Donny Schmidt. This could spell disaster for the championship leader. He needs to score points here today. Well, this is how we saw Saturday's practice finish off for Schmidt. Taken off to hospital for X-ray to be checked over as his teammate Alexander Pruzar pulls over to see the condition of Schmidt. There you see Mike Healy talking to rejuvenated and fully recovered Stefan Everts. Back after that ruptured spleen injury that he got from the German Grand Prix. Sylvain Gabor's there with Stefan talking to the Finnish track organiser, the actual clerk of the course here, discussing once again those controversial whoops. And nice to see Stefan back. Let's hope he can score some useful points here today. Well, there are the whoops. This is Sunday morning. Donny Schmidt released from hospital with no broken bones, although feeling just a little bit worse for wear. Yam 704. Well, that's Bob Moore's car.
Rental, not mine.
Well, as he says, it's a rental, not his. Sylvain Gabor's climbs out of his car, also rental as well, along with Stefan Everts, preparing to get this race underway and, as we say, hopefully pick up some useful points. Schmidt coming down onto the line, feeling very sore at the moment, limping quite badly. Only needs to score points in the first two races. If he scores enough, he can declare himself World 250 champion. Bob Moore looks on as he picks out which particular start gate that he wants to get off. Stefan Everts back for the first time since Germany. Puzar sits there with Schmidt in the background, considering which gate he will take. Schmidt settles his helmet down, puts on the gloves. There it is, next year, if things go as they should go, that will be number 1 on the bike. Marnie Bavorts, number 5, comes down onto the line first, with Stefan Everts, number 59, coming onto the start gate in second. Then it's Robbie Herring, number 19, the Castrol Honda rider from Britain. Schmidt, 75, possibly for the last time. Former 250 world champion Alessandro Puzar, his teammate, comes into the gate and settles down. There's Petty Johansson, number 4, as they settle themselves down for the start of Moto 1 here in Finland, as we wait for the 30-second board to go up. There it is. 5-second board will spin around next. Board goes around, the head's down, bike's in gear, the gate drops, and here we go. P1 of the Finnish 250 Motocross Grand Prix. Who's it going to be around the corner at the top? Not sure. It could have been Schmidt. Well, we've got a melee of riders there on that first corner. Can't pick out who they are, but it looks like Gazzarata that's gone to the front. Everts is there in third, but that was the Italian Gazzarata that led away as they come through the gnarly whoop section here. Make a mistake and you are in serious trouble. But so far, everybody looks to be through clean, but we've got somebody at the back. And that's the British rider, Mark Eastwood. He was one of the fallers in that first corner melee, but it's Everts at the moment, muscling his way through, pushing Gazzarat down into second. So Stefan Everts back in motocross racing, and he's in the lead. There is Schmidt. Obviously the effect of that fall on Saturday's free training having its toll on him here today. Well, the charge is on at the front. This is Edwin Evertson going for the lead. Stefan Everts there momentarily now pushed down into second. So it's the Kawasaki versus the BFE Suzuki, and there is Evertson, number 8. With Everts behind him, we're looking back, and there's Herring, the British rider Robbie Herring, number 19. Bevorts was also there. We're looking back for Schmidt. There's Puzar, number 3. Oh, Schmidt down the pack at the moment. Well, that looks like him. Donny Schmidt, number 75. As we've said and intimated that next year, if things go well here today, he will be number 1. And there is Stefan Everts, the 1991 125 world champion. Crashed in the German GP, ruptured his spleen, and this is his first ride back. That's more, 81. As they settle down, we'll keep an eye out for Eastwood, 79, last in that first corner. But he's on the charges, Eastwood. And they come through those whoops. Looks like we're about to pick up on Schmidt. There he is, 75. Well, he's well down at the moment. Got an awful lot to do. There is Eastwood, 79. He's charging. He keeps this pace up, he may well even get towards the top 10, but he's come from dead last. It's Stefan Everts that leads at the moment. Robbie Herring now up into second. So what has happened to Evertson? Herring is now challenging for the lead. Now, can he get past the former 125 champion Stefan Everts? Everts, a layoff of some months. Obviously, it's going to take him a little bit of time to get himself back into race mode, but Herring so nearly a winner this year. Very nearly won the British Grand Prix, very nearly won the Irish Grand Prix. He's been so close, but yet it has denied him. Tussle on here as they come through the whoops. We join the riders back at the front, and it's still Stefan Everts leads from Robbie Herring in second place. Looking back for third, it's Marnik Bevorts, number 5. Evertson is there behind that group, and that's Moore, number 81. A tussle on here. James Dobb, number 23, is having a right tussle with Van Doren, 62 here. That's the Belgian 70-year-old Jamie Scalvanels. One of his first rides, and he's looking quite good at the moment. Behind that group, number 3, Puzar. And we're looking back. There is Schmidt. Healy is behind him, so Donny Schmidt, as we said earlier, feeling the effects of that crash from Saturday's training. But at the moment, with 1 lap to go, it's Stefan Everts with Robbie Herring chasing in second place. Marnik Bevorts back there in third. And here's a scrap for you. Edwin Evertson scrapping with Bob Moore, number 81. For that 4th place, there's James Dobb, number 23. He's currently 6th. He's got number 30, Van Doren, there with him. So the 2 Kawasaki riders battling for those honours. And there's the youngster. At the moment, Scavenels, number 62, behind that group. Well, there's Everts. Coming around, looks over his shoulder to see where Herring is, to take the checkered flag, and 20 points, and his first race win since that German GP. Herring taking second, Bevorts taking third, Moore takes 4th. So Stefan Everts with the laurels, with the flowers and the kisses, and that will no doubt make him very happy. Robbie Herring here gives Marnik Bevorts a lift back to the paddock. The results then of Heat 1.